All right, so let's go through your new Saint Compact. So I've got more colors than you need to start out, but I'm gonna go through the basics. So I've got my contour, which is just gonna create natural shadowing. I've got my brightening highlight, that's just gonna brighten up your face. So under eyes, T-zone, and then this is your main shade. That's like your typical foundation shade. Then I'm gonna use this shade here for my lip and cheek. So it's just a little baby guy. And then I'm gonna put on a little illuminator. So I'm only gonna use those 5 products today. So I like to dip into my contour, kind of just with the side of this brush. This is the detail brush. Now you can keep in mind just that you can use one brush to do your full face, or you can use multiple brushes. So I'm just kind of tapping into that guy with the edge. And you can see I'm just pressing into my cheekbone here. So that's where I'm leaving that shade. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a little swipe on my nose. And you wanna go on the top of your nose, you don't wanna go on the side. Unless you're looking to make your nose wider, then you'll go on the side of your nose. I'm trying to make my nose look thinner. So I'm gonna go back into that shade and I'm gonna go to my forehead, and I kind of just like to swipe up as I do it. Now, you don't have to like blend it at the same time. You can just place it and blend after. But you can see it's not as like dark and scary as it looks in the tin. It's just creating a natural shadow. So I'm gonna just kind of blend that up as I go. And then I'm just gonna do like a nice little jawline and bring it down. So just making sure, there we go. Make sure it's kind of blended. Might just do a quick little swipe on this and then a tap. So with cream makeup, you can just tap your makeup in. There we go. So I'm gonna use my blush and buff brush. So this is the small end and I'm going into my brightening shade. I'm gonna put that on my inner and my outer eyes. Just like that. You don't wanna put it under your eyes because that will likely create you know, caking. So I like to kind of marry the two sides together, but I'm not like placing product under my eyes, right? I just want to brighten it a little bit with the makeup from my sides. So again, kind of just bringing those two sides together, and I'm blending as I go, which is nice. You don't have to again. And then I'm just going to take that shade again and go into what we call the T-zone. Excuse me. And I'm just taking that in the shape of a T, so you can see that here, and going down my nose. So again, you can just tap it in. You can swipe it if you want a little bit of a lighter coverage look. Totally up to you. And I just kind of bring any excess onto my eyes, because you can see there's different colors on our eyes, and I just kind of like to clean it all up there. Okay, so that's all that I need to do for the brightening shade. Some people like to put it down here, and you can totally do that. And then I'm just gonna flip my brush over and go into my main shade, and you're basically putting that everywhere else. Okay, so I kind of just like to fill in, I guess kind of the blanks. So this is what we call like your man's beard. So just going to your man's beard area. So if you had a beard, this is where your foundation would go, your main shade. And again, I'm just kind of like going around my other shades because I'm putting this makeup in one layer. So I'm trying not to do too much layering. Again, going between my brightening shade and my contour. And I might just do a little bit of a crossover just so things look clean and blended. Okay, just like that. Now I'm gonna go to my other side so you can see that redness, but with one light swipe of makeup, you see it, you know, disappear. So we're already almost done. That's how easy this cream makeup is. Super easy, lightweight, all-in-one compact, and customizable to you. And I love that you can apply it in one layer of makeup instead of applying multiple layers. So that's kind of my basics. Now I'm just gonna finish blending. Let's just go into blend that guy a little bit, my contour. You can do a little swipe up if you want. Just make sure my nose, I kind of feeling that nose contour. Really make sure I get a good forehead. I got a big forehead, so sometimes I just kind of want to like really bring that baby in, and you can add more if you want. So it's not that you can't layer, because definitely cream is very buildable. It is not heavy. There we go. Okay, so it's just defining those cheeks. And let's just kind of blend that out a bit. So I could be done right now. I'm just gonna add a touch of this shade here, like I said. So this shade is a lip and a cheek. So it's like your lipstick and your blush in one. So I just put it on my lips, put it onto my brush, and I'm just gonna kind of add a little bit right there, right above that contour. So I could have put that on before I did my main shade so that I was all truly one layer, but I don't mind kind of just having a little bit of overlap. And you really don't need much, you can see. So if I just kind of give everything a nice final blend, but that's it. That's all there is to this makeup. So all in one. Oh, you know what? I didn't do this. Let's do that. So shimmer, I just like to use my finger. You can use a brush if you like. You can see that. And again, it's buildable. It's very, very light. It's just gonna give you a little shimmer. There we go. And then I might just throw some on my Cupid's bow. There we go. That's it. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you want to color match, I can help with that. And if you are interested in becoming an artist, let me know as well. So one layer makeup.